Yeah, I can't remember. I just had a brain blank. I was listening to something about Trump or someone, and there was something about $85 million, but it was like 1990s money. I wish I could remember what it was. I was following Trump a little bit today. It looks like they're gonna start taking his properties.
Okay, it does look that way. I agree. I based on absolutely nothing except a lack of consequences for his first 72 years. I think something will come through. Somebody will bail him out, or the courts will change the rules, be like, all right, they'll rustle his hair a little bit and tell him 50 million's fined as a bond. I don't know.
I think the longer all this stuff continues, the better it is for him come election season. Like the longer that he can sell that, like, hey, look at me, I'm being victimized. These lying judges, these press, they're coming after me. They're going to come after you too. You think if they can't get you, if they're going to get me, like he can play that, and that will be like red meat to his base. Like it's just, I think this whole thing was a bad tactical move leading up to the election.
I saw you can always see that like the left or the right, they'll kind of put their heads together and be like, all right, this is what we're going to say this week. We're going to say that Melania is MIA. We're going to call her like the missing first lady. We're going to say that she's a Nazi too. Let's just slip that in. That's why she's missing. And then, but then like this week, there she is with him, like in front of the press, and they're like, "What do you think about the $450 million?" And he's like, "Oh, we built a great company, got a lot of great assets, but now they want the cash. They're trying to take my cash, and they don't want me to." They don't want me to campaign with that cash. And I'm watching Melania the whole time because her normal face is smiling like a model, do my model smile. And then, but when we go to that, she knows to go to frown, serious face, and nod when he makes points. It was great. I was glad to see that she's a part of the team again, because at times she's clearly, I'm sure it's been hard for her social life. I bet she's the type of gal who has a bunch of rich lady friends who go and do rich lady shit together. And it's hard to be around them because like all of the political entanglements, and he probably said something about their husbands, or there's a lot going on.
Secret Service might have an impact on your social life.
Oh, maybe.
Right? They're just outside
I would
the
think
door.
That was sick.
Like, that's true.
I would love to have Secret Service protection. I feel like that'd be a cool flex. Like, oh, Arnold, he's looking out for us. Don't worry. I'm very important to the president.
I don't think I'd want him lurking all the time.
I don't want them passing judgment on my unproductive days. That's what I like. What'd you do today? Like, well, I kind of just played fish tank until 5 p.m.
You kidding me? I turned that right around on his ass. What'd you do, Arnold? You watched me fucking play fish tank all day. You watched me tend to my coral, bitch. Now shut up and go over there and protect my life with yours.
You just play a single player game all day, and you're like, I have a second controller, but you're at work.
You want to be a beat cop again? I don't think so.
Man, I'd love a second person to play FIFA with. Charles, go pick up my friend. Yeah, like tell him.
I'm really curious about the political impact of these trials that Taylor was talking about. I mean, you can't deny that in the primaries it hasn't hurt him. It seems. I don't know. If getting 60% of the votes is good, then he's doing great. But I don't know if it's good. It like the left wants to define him as an incumbent that should be getting 80-90% of the votes like Biden is, but he
isn't really an incumbent. Yeah,
right. He's not. He is running for re-election, but he's not really an incumbent. And then even after Nikki Haley pulled out, he still got like 65% of the votes. He was the only candidate. So there might be a sizable protest vote out there that's turned off by him. You know what's going to hurt him though? He's spending a lot of money on this. So that his campaign war chest. I'm not sure if you've been following it. It's fucking pitiful. The whole RNC has 8 million. Trump himself has like 40 million, and Biden himself has like 155 million, and that doesn't even touch the DNC. They're out fundraising them like crazy. And the difference is the small donors. The small donors are not giving Trump money this time around.
It'll be another protest vote election. People will either vote for Trump out of protest of like, fuck all these establishment people, or they'll vote for Biden because they hate Trump so much.
Oh, we got this one wrapped up.
I do think that's true. I do think that they'll either be voting for or against Trump.
Biden's out there. What's he doing? Canceling people's debt. What's Trump doing? Being fucking sick. Playing golf.
Is he sick?
Court. No,
I think
like
he means sick in the good
well,
way.
he was
Oh, being
dope.
sick.
Didn't you read today?
I did
Taylor?
see
He
he's
was
a good
dragging
golfer.
His leg.
Yeah.
He's been dragging it. He won a golf tournament last week, quote unquote won, and then this week he's concerns as Trump drags his leg and holds on to handrail.
That's so funny.
And
Concerns
I don't think he won the golf tournament legitimately, but he competed in a golf tournament last week.
I could believe he won a senior golf tournament.
It was his tournament, and from what I'm told, he's allowed to shoot his holes separately and just report his score.
Oh, well,
If
then
you buy that,
that's
you're
not
a
how
moron.
golf goes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you can't do that. Is that
He
real? That's so funny. Be
That's
like,
what Reddit told me.
he's
Oh,
done it
Reddit
before.
then, okay.
He
Fair
has
balance.
won other tournaments where like the tournament happens and then on Sunday they think they know the winner and he says, nah. On Friday I shot an even lower score. I'm the winner.
Oh shit, that's great. Trump.
just owning
He
your
is
own golf course.
talented.
That'd be sick. Being a billionaire, I'd start my own hockey league. I'd make sure that I got the Vladimir Putin treatment. Where like Ovechkin's on the ice with me, and it's like, oh man,
just can't
Ovechkin's
keep
really
up.
struggling on defense tonight. Look at that! Like, dude, the clips of Putin playing ice hockey were the most absurd propaganda I've ever seen out of Russia. The most bad. Like, if you haven't seen
Really? Because he rode the horse shirtless.
look it up. No, that's anyone can ride a horse shirtless. I believe he was shirtless on that horse, and you can put me on a horse shirtless and ride it
Let me
around.
pop this off.
But if you have any familiarity with the game of hockey at all, and you see the way that he stick handles like back and forth, it is learn to play like there are 11-year-olds better.
Here. Fuck you too, Taylor.
No, you would have beat him. You would, dude. A
I
simple
could play.
poke check.
I used to be able to play.
And
hockey a little,
granted, I'm thinking he's like 70 at the time, but even so, like it was. If you've ever seen like kids play at the All-Star game in the NHL where like Brent Burns will like bring his son or something, and then they'll be like, all right, little Timmy Burns, go take a breakaway on Carey Price, one of the best goalies of all time. And it's like, oh, Carey Price like dives out of the way, lets the goal in. Like you could see the panic in the eyes of the Russian goalie who's like, I'm going to have to anticipate where he will shoot, and it is unironically harder than with NHL player because there's no predicting this, and like you just like scoot back and out of the way, like not even a dive. You don't want to accidentally make that save, man.
I saw a hockey clip and I didn't know what to think about it. So here's